Let's take a look at the GlassHouse sales board. In here, you'll see 3 columns. This is where you'll be able to monitor your campaign and messages, monitor anything that AI is responding to, and the most important column, hot lead needs attention, to make sure that you can follow up with the leads that come in so that you never miss an opportunity for your business. In this first column, like I said, you'll be able to see active campaigns and messages. If I scroll through here, I can easily see how many people are in this group. Is it a message or is it a campaign? That really does make a difference, right? So a message was just one thing that you sent them. You can see how many texts have been sent. You can click into the group and see how many texts were sent, how many contactable numbers, how many hot leads have been generated, how many credits have been used, and just a summary of what that all looks like, and if AI responder is off or on, and you can come turn it off if you needed to. So you have the ability to make changes once something's been sent. Additionally, with a campaign, you are able to click in there and see what step are they on. So I launched this campaign a few days ago, and I can see they already got their first message on April 20th. I've had 3 hot leads so far. I've used 750 credits, and my next message is going to go out on May 20th. I might also decide I need to change this second message. Maybe I need to tweak it so that it is better received, or maybe it did really well and I want to make sure this second message really aligns with that first one and maybe offer some sort of extra promotion, anything like that. You can make the changes by clicking edit, saving it, as long as it's before that message would be sent, okay? So you have the ability to do that there. You also have the ability to pause this campaign or end the campaign. You're like, you know what, actually I'm done with it, I'm good. Maybe it fell super flat after that first message and it just doesn't seem like it's the neighborhood for you. You have all the power in the world to make sure that you can pull this back. After you've reviewed things that have been going on and being sent, you might look over and say, well, hey, this isn't in needs attention. It's in the second column. AI is answering, but I want to check out the conversation. What's happening there? So I can click on that lead, and then I see this conversation view. What's the first message they got? What did they ask? Okay, now I can see that my virtual assistant answered, and then they followed up an hour later. It's still in progress, and maybe that person just needs to reply and respond. Hot leads needs attention. These are the most important. You need to make sure that you are checking this after you get an email alert or text notification, popping in here and seeing how do I need to proceed next, okay? So these get pushed over from AI for a couple different reasons. They've already confirmed phone number and address and the people want you to call them. Maybe they went a little bit stale, like they had a conversation with AI for a little bit and then they dropped off, okay? Well, now it needs your human intervention. You will easily be able to see what's transpired so far and then take the next step, which could be sending them a text message, or you could look at the phone number right here, give them a quick phone call and make the connect there. So you're able to do that. Once you connect with this lead, your next step is to decide, have I booked something? So you'll see the set outcome right here. Have I booked something? Did they decline? Or do I just need to remove this lead for whatever reason? I can also see the property right here and just be able to get any sort of extra lead information. This becomes important as to why you're here at GlassHouse, right? So this sales board is something that you should be checking daily, but you don't have to monitor it actively. That is why we have alerts. So I'm going to pop over there just to make sure that you've got them turned on. If you go to your profile settings, you hover over your name and go to profile, you'll see all of your alerts that will happen when things get triggered over on the sales board. For texting, you just have to check mark this box right here, and then all of your options for email are under here. So SMS alerts, you can opt in. It'll get that hot lead alert to your phone with the person's name, what they said, and then you'll be able to just give them a call if you're on the fly. Email alerts, there's a lot of different ones you can make sure you get, and you can set that up there. That way, you get the alert, you come back to the sales board, and then you can see what's going on. If you want to see progress for outcomes, you can always click show outcomes, and then it's going to show you, what are the jobs that you have booked, who's declined, who's removed. It's going to keep track of all those people there, and you can always go back to your active leads. And then your settings here is basically just how long do you want these needs attention leads to sit here after a certain amount of time, and how long do you want these groups to sit here after the last message has been sent. If you need any help in your follow-up, and what to say, anything like that beyond what I've covered, please reach out to us. Our chat feature is right here. You can get in touch with Rachel or I. We'd be happy to hop on a phone call with you to make sure you are set up for success. and making sure you're growing your business with GlassHouse. Have a great day. Bye.